cardiac pacemakers, and is the first topic in the third unit. In cardiac pacemaker, a pacemaker generally it means it is a artificial pacemaker. You don't confuse with the heart natural pacemaker. It's a medical device which uses in electrical impulses delivered by an electrode containing the heart muscles to regulate the beating of the heart. The primary purpose of the pacemaker is to maintain an adequate heart rate, either because of heart native pacemaker is not fast enough and or otherwise there is a block in the heart's electrical conduction system. Modern pacemakers are extremely programmable and allow the cardiologist to select the optimum pacing modes for individual patients. Some combine a pacemaker and defibrillator in a single implantable device. Others have multiple electrodes stimulating differing positions within the heart to improve synchronization of lower chambers of the. So this is the cardiac pacemaker. It will be placed in the heart. What is the history of the pacemaker? The new pacemaker was a great advancement, but still had some shortcomings like large and heavy. The externally placed electrodes send electric impulse a great deal for patient of pain for the patient. In 1938, the physics professor discovered an electric current accompanies each heartbeat. In 1926, Dr. Hyman created an electromagnetic instrument which many believe may be the first successful pacemaker. After invention of the last 100 years, in 1951, Paul, a cardiologist from Boston, the pacemaker used modern transistor, but still it is large, heavily relied on AC power. After these periods, the size of pacemaker and the short battery life, the idea of implanting pacemaker into patient was unthinkable, and that the Great Bach, an electrical engineer, founded a implanting pacemaker. Great Bach joined the Medtronics and created lithium iodine battery that is still using in pacemakers. What are the types of pacemakers? Generally, it is an internal pacemaker and an external pacemaker. For internal, they are used in cases requiring long-term pacing because of permanent damage that prevents normal cardiac operations. In this entire system is inside the body, permanently implanted in the body whose SA node failed to function properly. For external pacemaker, they are used when heart block presents itself an emergency and expected to be present for a short time. Employed to restart normal rhythm of heart in case of cardiac standstill. An external pacemaker usually consists of an externally owned pulse generator connected to electrodes located on within the myocardium used on patients with temporary heart irregularities. Another way of classification whether it is a unipolar pacemaker or bipolar pacemaker. For unipolar pacemaker, lead has only one electrode that contains the heart at its tip, the positive. Power source is the negative pole. The patient is act as a grounding source. The patient body fluids provide the return pathway for the electrical signal. The electromagnetic interference occurs more often in unipolar leads. For bipolar, there are two wires to the heart or one wire with two electrodes at its tips. Provides a built-in ground lead. Circuit is completed within the heart itself. Okay, it will provide more contact with the endocardium and needs lower current to pace. What are the pacemaker components? Mainly, a pacemaker has two components: an electronic unit which generates a stimulating impulse of controlled rate and amplitude, known as a pulse generator, and the lead wire. The second one, the lead wire, which carries the electrical pulses from the pulse generator to the heart. The lead includes the termination which connects to the pulse generator and the insulator conductors. A pacemaker is a device used to stimulate the heart to contract in an organized fashion. Pacemaker indication include heart blood and very slow heartbeats enough to produce symptoms. The pacemaker generator or battery will deliver an electrical impulse through the pacemaker wires to the heart. A pacemaker will usually last between 5 to 12 years. The pacemaker depends on how often it is used, type of pacemaker system, and the amount of energy required to stimulate the patient's heart. Most systems are dual chamber pacemaker, which means it will sense and pace. It means stimulate the upper chamber, right atrium, and lower chamber, right ventricle of the heart in synchronized way. Some patients have a single chamber unit which will only face the ventricle. Pacemaker function. You will see the pacemaker function. The function has three functions: pacing function, sensing function, and capture function. What is phaser function means? In pacing function, direct stimulation of atrium, either ventricles mimic normal heart condition. To regulate output of electrical current for the purpose of depolarization, the cardiac tissue in the immediate vicinity of the lead with the resulting propagation of a wave of depolarization throughout the chamber. And the sensing function in sensing describes the response of pacemaker to intrinsic heartbeats. During heartbeat, the heart intrinsic electrical activity, that is you already studied in ECG, P wave or QRX complex transmit a small electrical current, it is a few millivolts, through the pacemaker leads to the pulse generator. This current can be registered or sensed by the pacemaker circuitry. Ability of the cardiac pacemaker to intrinsic cardiac activity when it occurs. Whether the sensing may be a bipolar or unipolar. Unipolar sensing detects the electrical activity occurring between the tip of the lead and the metal sheet of the pulse generator. In bipolar sensing detects the intrinsic electrical activity occurring between the tip electrode and the ring electrode. Another function, the pacemaker function, is that its sensitivity setting is measured in millivolts. Initially, it is in between 2 to 5 millivolts. If the sensitivity is set very high, the generator will fail to sense the heart's intrinsic impulse. It is called undersensing. If the sensitivity is low, that allowing the generator to detect beats that occur at lower millivolt level and detecting beats that are not actually occurring, it is called oversensing. That the third function, capture function, the ability of the pacemaker to generate a response from the heart after electrical stimulation. Electrical capture is a cardiac depolarization and the resultant contraction caused by pacemaker stimulus is detected by examining the electrocardiogram. Capture is both electrical and mechanical event. For electrical capture, it is a spike in ECG, and mechanical capture, it is a pulse. And the next topic is defibrillator. It is another important thing in medical field. So what is the need for a defibrillator? The ventricular fibrillation is a severe cardiac emergency results from synchronous contraction of the heart muscles. This uncoordinated movement of the ventricle wall of the heart may result from coronary accumulation, from electric shock, or from abnormalities of body chemistry. Because of this irregular contraction of the muscle fibers, the ventricle simply quiver rather than pumping the blood effectively. This results in a steep fall of cardiac output and can prove it fatal if adequate steps are not taken promptly. In fibrillation, the main problem is that the heart muscle fibers are continuously stimulated by adjacent cells. So then there is no synchronized succession of events that follow the heart action. Consequently, control over the normal sequence of cell action cannot be captured by ordinary stimuli. What is defibrillators? It is the ventricular defibrillation can be converted into more efficient rhythm by applying high energy shock to the heart. This sudden surge across the heart causes all muscle fibers to contract simultaneously. Possibly the fibers may then respond to normal physiological face-making pulses. This instrument for administrating the shock is called defibrillator. The shock can be delivered to the heart means of electrodes placed in the chest of the patient. It is the external defibrillation, or the electrodes may be held directly against the heart whose the chest is open. It is the internal defibrillation. Higher voltages are required for external defibrillation than for internal defibrillation. For DC defibrillator, what is the basic principle? In this, an energy storage capacitor is charged at a relatively slow rate in order to seconds from the AC line by means of a step-up transformer and rectifier arrangement, or from a battery and a DC to DC converter arrangement. During defibrillation, the energy stored in the capacitor is then delivered at a relatively rapid rate in order of the millisecond to the chest of the subject. For effective defibrillation, it is advantageous to adapt some shaping of the discharge current pulse. The simplest arrangement involves the charge of capacitor energy through the patient's own resistance. This yields an exponential discharge typical of a RC circuit. If the discharge is truncated so that the ratio of the duration of the shock to the time constant of the delay of the exponential waveform is very, very small, the pulse of current delivered to the chest has nearly rectangular shape. For a somewhat larger ratio, the pulse of current appears nearly trapezoidal. Rectangular and trapezoidal waveforms have also been found to be effective in the transthoracic defibrillation, and such waveforms have been employed in defibrillator designed for clinical use. So this is the circuit diagram for DC defibrillator. There is a AC main, auto transformer, and then step-up transformer. It will be given to electrodes. You will see then in the previous diagram, a variable auto transformer T1 forms the primary and high voltage secondary. The voltage output of the transformer is rectified by a diode. There is a diode in it will be act as a rectifier, and it is connected to a vacuum type high voltage changeover switch. A position A, the switch is connected to one end of the oil filled 16 microfarad capacitor. In this position, the capacitor charges to a voltage set by the position of the auto transformer. When the shock is to be delivered to the patient, the foot switch or a push button mounted on the handle of the electrode is operated. The high voltage switch changes over the position B, and the capacitor is discharged across the heart through electrodes. In a defibrillator, the enormous voltage, approximately 4,000 voltage, is initially applied to the patient. Okay.